Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Azahara Letters. Today I am going to focus this video on beginners in brush calligraphy and we are going to start with the basic strokes. You can download the template that I have here on my website azaharaletras.com for free, so you can find the link in the description box of the video. These basic strokes are not chosen at random, but combining them we are going to write almost 90% of the letters of the alphabet, except for some letters which we will see in another video, so subscribe to my channel. Just one more thing before starting with the practice, I recommend you to print this template on a soft and smooth paper such as Oxford or Rhodia paper, for example, so the tip of the brush is not damaged. I am going to use a medium-sized brush pen, the Stabilo 64 brush pen. You can use other medium-sized ones. On the other hand, it's important to hold the brush marker well, making the pincer grasp like this, with the index finger and the thumb, while the middle finger acts as a support and the rest goes down, forming a ladder. Regarding to height, it holds up at this height, neither too close to the tip nor too far away. It's important the angle of the brush, it must be a little lying down, never vertical. Let's start with thin strokes upwards without pressing. At first, you can do it slowly, and if this height is too much, do shorter lines first. It is possible that at the beginning your hand may shake a little. You have to find stability. At first, it's a little difficult to achieve it. When you have finished going over the template, it's important that you do it by yourself on the side, following the dots on the template. If you don't get good results with such thin strokes, tighten a little more. As long as it is thinner than the thick strokes, it doesn't matter. We continue with the exercise of the thick strokes downwards. You have to press a little, but without the pen squeaking. The stroke should be uniform, as thick at the top as at the bottom. If this stroke is too long, start with a shorter one. We continue with the bridges exercise with the direction you see in the arrows. We start thin upwards, and in the curve we start to press and turn into a thick stroke downwards. Once again, when you have finished going over the shapes, it is important that you make the bridge inside the rectangle that I have marked on the template. It is important that the left corner is left blank and all the corners are the same. Now we are going to make the backs. Follow the direction of the arrow. First the line is thick and then thin. Thick downwards, stop pressing and turn, and thin upwards. Again, you have to draw it by yourself inside the rectangle. As you get used to the form, you can increase the speed, but brush calligraphy at first is a matter of slowness and precision. The next exercise is the wave, which is thin, thick, and thin. It doesn't correspond to any letter, it's more of a calligraphy drill, so it's not very important. Again, you can do it by yourself inside the rectangle. We continue with the oval to the left exercise. You have to think of an oval clock. You start at 2 o'clock, you turn to the left and end at 2 o'clock. The sense is counterclockwise. It's difficult to join the two thin strokes without showing the mark. Don't worry, because when writing a letter, that part will be camouflaged, for example, when writing the letter A or the letter D. Now do it inside the rectangle, starting at this point. Now we are going to make the ovals clockwise. We start at 10 o'clock and finish at 10 o'clock. Thin, thick and thin. And now we inscribe the oval inside the rectangle, starting from this point here. It's time to make the loops upwards. You start at this point here, turn and go down to the bottom, thin up and thick down. It's important to do it by yourself in this very narrow rectangle that I have drawn here. We finish with the downward loops exercise following this direction: thick, twist and thin. If we turn it over, it has to be the same as the previous exercise. The same goes for the bridge and the sacs, they have to be a reflection of each other, and the same with the ovals. And we go on. This is perhaps the hardest part of the brush calligraphy. It is the most technical, but if you do this exercise, it will be very easy to write almost all the letters of the alphabet. Practice as many times as necessary until you get it. So far today's video, I hope you subscribe to my channel to receive new videos. Thanks for watching and let's practice!